1. The community development managers receiving final payments in a form other than cash, U.S. Treasury check, cashier's check, certified check, money order, bank draft, or check issued by an institution determined by the agency to be financially responsible will not release the mortgage and paid note until after a 30-day waiting period. The payment in full of the accounts will then be verified by a transaction record received from the finance office and/or confirmation through access of the borrower's account under the automated discrepancy processing system ADPS. If other indebtedness to the agency is not secured by the mortgage, the community development managers will execute the satisfaction or release. When the stamped note is delivered to the borrower, the community development managers will also deliver the real estate mortgage and related title papers such as title opinions, title insurance binders, certificates of title and abstracts, which are the property of the borrower. Any water stock certificates and or other securities that are the property of the borrower will be returned to the borrower. Also, any assignments of income will be determined as provided in the assignment forms. 2. Delivery of documents at the time of final payments will be made when payment is in the form of cash. U.S. Treasury check, cashier's check, certified check, money order, bank draft, or check issued by an institution determined by RCHCDs to be financially responsible. The agency will not accept payment in the form of foreign currency. Will complete the foreign checks or site drafts. The community development managers will complete the county service use section of Exhibit A of this subpart upon receipt of final payment. The community document managers will execute the satisfaction or release unless other indebtedness to the agency is covered by the mortgage and mark. The original note with a paid in full legend based upon receipt of the full payment balance of the borrower's account computed as of the date of final payment is received in unusual cases where an injured promissory note is held by a private holder. The community development managers can release the mortgage and deliver the note when it is received. After processing the remittance which paid the account in full, the finance office will request the investor to forward the note to the finance office. Will request the investor to forward the note to the community development managers. When the paid note is delivered to the borrower, other documents will be delivered at the same time. D. Method of delivery when documents are delivered to the borrower. If a transmittal is used, form RD 140-4, transmittal of documents will be prepared and used for that purpose, as provided for in Forms Manual Insert FMI. E. Receipt for final payment, form RD 451-1. Acknowledgement of cash payment will be prepared as provided in subpart B of this part, and the FMI for preparing receipts. F. Cost of recording or filling of satisfaction. If state law requires the recording of or filling of a satisfaction by the mortgage, it will be accomplished as provided in the state supplement. Any cost required to be paid by the government will be paid in accordance to RD Instructions 224-A, Exhibit D. Program loan cost expenses. Otherwise, the form of satisfaction will be delivered to the borrower for recordation at the borrower's expense. Revised 040704 PN 373. G. Property insurance. When the borrower's loan has been paid in full and the satisfaction or release of the mortgage has been executed, the community development managers and/or rural development managers is authorized to release the mortgage interest in the insurance policy as provided in subpart A of part 1806 of this chapter. RD Instructions 426.1. H. Notice to holder for insured loans. The Finance Office will be prepared Form RD 45120. Notice and acknowledgement of final payment, and forward an original and one copy to the holder and one copy to the appropriate community development managers. When the original executed Form RD 45120 is received by the community development managers, the copy is not received within 30 days after. The original will not be substituted for the copy. If the original executed copy is not received within 30 days after receipt of the copy, the community development managers will so notify the investors shown on Form RD 45120. If the documents are not received after the contact by the community development managers, the Finance Office should be notified. Revised 10-2907, Special PN. I. Outstanding loan balances. The county supervisor will attempt to collect any account balances that may result from an error by rural development in handling final payments, according to paragraph B of the section. If collection cannot be made, the debt will be settled according to the subpart B of part 1956 of this chapter, or reclassified to collection only. A deficiency judgment may be considered if the balance is significant amount 1,000 or more, and the borrower has known assets. For an insured FO borrower whose note and security instrument are held by a lender, and the security is not under a trust assignment or declaration or trust, the following additional actions will be taken. A. Upon receipt from the lender of the promissory note marked paid in full, the original security instrument and the instruments of satisfaction or release, the county supervisor will deliver to the borrower the note and other documents as provided in 1951.155D of this subpart. Form FSA 45118, Consent and Release of Interest of United States Insured Farm Ownership Loans, will also be prepared and distributed in accordance with the FMI. B. If a situation develops that is not covered by this section, the borrower's county office case file will be forwarded to the state director for assistance and special instructions. The state director will consult with OGC before providing such instructions. Community development managers and rural development managers are authorized to redelegate to local and area office employees the authority to execute releases and satisfactions in accordance with this subpart, provided it is determined and the individual to whom such authority is being redelegated has had sufficient training and experience to properly exercise such authority. Sample format 2 blank date blank blank blank. These figures represent the estimated payoff amount subject to confirmation upon receipt on the account of borrower's name and case number, borrower's address, principal balances, interest balances blank blank, subsidy recapture blank, total all loans blank, daily interest accrual blank. This figure is based on information provided A. Change in any of the many variables involved in determining a payoff that includes recapture could result in a significant change in the above payment amount. If there will be a request for the release of security instruments when payment in full tendered, the final payment must be in the form of cash or some other type, considered by the agency to represent a form of cash payment. Otherwise, security instruments will be released after processing of the final payment. Sincerely, County Supervisor. RD Instructions 1951-D, Exhibit A, page 2. County Office Use. Verification of the accuracy of the figures contained herein has been performed through the review of any pending, unprocessed, or discrepancy items. Total owed on the loan accounts as of blank 19 is blank. Signature and title of verifier, date blank blank. Signature and title of verifier. This section is to be completed after the final payment is received in the county office. Operators should page through all status screens for borrowers until the account information AI screen shows no more loans for requested case number. That's going to be it for this video. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Be sure to check the description for this document, and you can email us for private consultation, themullings@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.